you guys are ready for your kids today. I am coming on the stream because I could not figure out what anime I wanted to review today, and I'm hoping that someone can give me some really good suggestions on what's a good anime to review, react to this coming week. My last one was Dr. Stone, which that was damn good. Left me with a lot of questions, but it was really good. And I really did have some questions, like the thing with the birds. I didn't understand why the birds didn't turn to stone, did turn to stone, but the other animals didn't turn to stone. I didn't understand how the world, or as much of the world as we could see, turned to stone. And if it wasn't the whole world, why didn't anyone help the people that were turned to stone? None of that. So it left me with a lot of questions. But those questions just made you keep on to watch. In the next episode, one thing I will say, some good man meat in that show. Yeah. I think I might have had it in my nose. Let's see. I have told some people that I was streaming now. I'm just letting everybody know to come and join if they have the time. I don't have anything really planned. I just wanted to chat, hopefully get some suggestions on an animated review. Other than that, I didn't really have anything specific, so whatever's on your mind is good enough for me. I didn't want to leave too much time in between my videos, because normally today I would be recording whatever anime I was going to react to. And like I said, I just drew a blank about which anime to review next. I don't know if I want to do something that's brand new this season, or if I want to do what I've been doing and just going for the animes that I know are not that I know that they're good, but I hear so many great things about them that I go in with big expectations. So far, I haven't been disappointed. I did have one video that got taken down for copywriting, my first one, that wasn't as phenomenal as the other anime that I've been reviewing, but it was so good. I've been watching that one just in between when I need some comic relief to just relieve the tension of my everyday stuff, because I am a new YouTuber and it is not easy being a YouTuber. It's so much to learn, which is in itself kind of exciting. But more than that, it's a lot of editing and a lot of networking, and I'm not the best at that. I like people, I like talking to people, but I don't have a broad base, a network base. So I'm still trying to gain viewers and gain an audience and gain followers. And I think so far my videos have been doing pretty good for a new YouTuber. My Fire Force one, which started off the slowest, the other ones picked up pretty fast, but Fire Force didn't. But now I have more views on that one than I have on the other one. So it's doing well. My newest one is the Dr. Stone, and I had about 89 reviews on it before I took it down, and I did a voiceover over the tiny voiceover that I did originally. So I got some feedback that people said that it was kind of awkward to not have as much talking in it. Since there was no other sounds, I had to take that out. The audio was terrible. Because I took it out, that it sounded a little just kind of awkward. Which makes sense. I did feel somewhat awkward when I was doing it, so it's not that surprising that it translated and people were able to feel what I was feeling when I was talking. So I took it down and I did another voiceover on it. And I think I improved it. I think it's a lot less awkward. So that one is up now. about 50-something reviews on it. So altogether, not terribly done. I just put it up yesterday. And I think I'm pretty comfortable where my stream is. I still have a lot to learn. Still have a lot to do with networking. But besides my channel, I also started working on my own shop, on my own online shop. And it's only been a week since I started making a website and finding out all the information that I could on how to make it and all the ins and outs of that and some legalities and things like that. So, considering I have it open at this time, I think I'm doing pretty good. Is it the best? No, every time I look at it, I find something that I feel like I could have improved on. But that's me, and it's not me being a perfectionist or anything. I literally can improve on something. I went back and saw where I didn't use great grammar, or I missed a word that I thought I put in there. That's easy to do, especially when there's no one to like proof it for you. I mean, I have family friends that are very helpful, and I'm about to place the link to my shop in here in case anyone is. So that one is just the mug. The mug feature my absolutely adorable girl, Lily. That's my fur baby. She's a beauty. And let's see, I'm sending out just some notifications that I'm streaming, and hopefully can get some people to come by and say hi. Okay, just ready to come by. Okay, and then I'm probably going to do that twice on Facebook because I do have I have a page, and then I have my group for anime and meme lovers. It's Kissreact group for anime and meme lovers. Kissreact anime and meme group is the name of it. I know I'm a bit late with the time. You know what? I think I want to put music in, but I know that if I do, chances are it's copyrighted and the video gets taken down when it's turned into a video. So that's probably not effective ideas that I've ever had. Because I'm not playing any games because I don't want you guys to laugh at me. And I know that that's the thing a lot of streamers do, the game. I don't think there's anything for you to gain from watching me make a fool of myself that way. So that's not what I'm going to do. I'm here to talk. If you guys want to talk, I can talk about anime, which is what's on my mind. But it's when you stop by, whatever's on your mind, we can talk about that. I just wanted to take the link and share it that way, but I'm going to let me do it. There's another place that I could post the link, but I got anime movies. They're boobs, dude. Everybody's got anime movies technically, because anime has just about every size boob that there is. We even have ones that are flat at the board, completely and utterly flat. So these anime movies is nothing special. But thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. I appreciate it. So what anime do you watch since you are so up to feed on the boobies. You don't watch anime, but you could have anime boobies? Okay. That's interesting. Now, how do you know anything about anime boobies then? I can say for sure that there are every size boobie in it. Well, if you don't want to talk about anime, we don't have to. Oh, you like memes? Oh, that's where you learned about anime movies from the memes? And that makes sense. I share a lot of anime memes, so that's true. Well, what do you want to talk about besides anime movies? And while I ask that, I just want to send some more invites out. Please up. It's late, so I know I'm not going to have that many people. That's kind of one of the reasons. Do I think that Epstein killed himself? I don't know. Of course he didn't. Not even a little bit. Yeah. I mean, all things considered, it's not that surprising that he got killed, really. They had to shut his behind up. We can all hope that it wasn't too soon, that he spilled some beans, but he had too much dirt. He was doing too much dirt, and he had dirt he was sharing with other people, and they didn't want those secrets out. And it was one too many people that are very high up that were known to be his associates and actually known to be at some of those parties. I know. It was complete bull. Security cameras weren't working that day, and the security guards fell asleep at the same time. Yeah, that was complete bull. No. But do I think we're going to learn who did it? No. Do you? Because at this point, it could be a number of people. Chances are. And obviously, whoever did it paid off the guard. Unfortunately, he's not the only one. Unfortunately, he is not the only one. We've had two presidents that he was a known associate of. So either way, it's not good. But besides that, there's a fuck ton of other people that he was associated with that are pretty high up. So I don't think we're going to learn who actually put the actual hit out. Because they did a good job with their bribery, for sure. But if you're going to do something like that, you better be good at it. Okay, I was just checking. I got some lights on my come by. I don't know if they're going to come by, but they come by. Yes. Well, because in my opinion, to me, my opinion is a fact that we won't know. I can be proven wrong, but I don't see it happening. they already shelled out too much money and have too much to lose for them to not have tied up any loose ends. The people who probably did the actual killing, they're probably dead, and we don't know who they are. What did you want to talk about? Politics too? The Illuminati? I am not an Illuminati conspiratist, is that's basically what everybody calls the Illuminati. People will talk about it. I got like this much knowledge on that, other than knowing what the eye symbol is. I'm supposed to teach you anime things. Well, I can teach you that apparently I have anime beliefs. That's what somebody said. Let's see. The best thing I can teach you about anime is there's anime for every type. Yeah, that's what he said. So, hey, I'm assuming that's he. I'm sorry if I assumed your gender wrongly or incorrectly. Do I have an anime booty? I'm not really sure how to answer that one. Yes. It depends, because like the boobies, there's all kinds. For all you know, I have a little boy butt, and they have little boys in there too. So, my doggy's making weird faces. I should please. You slapped it. When did you slap my ass? Did that happen? If you're talking about the time at the masquerade ball, I was so drunk, I don't remember. Well, I wasn't that drunk, because I remember a lot of stuff. Mostly. Yeah, the masquerade ball, kind of figured. Yeah. Well, I fondled a lot of people, so it's only fair that other people. You was drunk, I thought you was drunk. Everybody got drunk there. That was one fun party. Met really great people. I did. Oh crap! I'm sorry. I remember telling him that he looked good and the A+ nipples. Yes, I remember that. I do remember that. In my defense, he was letting it all hang out. So that's the only defense I have for that. We just Susan just moved away after I fondled her fiance. Whoops. Sorry. There was a lot of liquor at that party, and it was a very sexual atmosphere. So I got away from myself. That's my only. Sorry. I did have fun though. They really know how to throw a party. I'm going to the next one, and hopefully I won't fondle anyone's significant other that doesn't give me permission, because I definitely got permission from other people. No, we weren't in an orgy. It was a masquerade party. That just kind of loosened things up. Yes, it did. It sure did. I met great people like yourself there, so that was fun. I really did like that. That's the closest I've ever. It was a fetish party, correct? It was a fetish party. I was the closest I've come to actually networking, because, like I said, I'm terrible at that kind of stuff. But I wasn't shy that night, was I? And had a real good time. You know, you have a good time when people are doing public thinking. I know networking. I can tell it is. You have one of those real outgoing personalities, so I'm not surprised that networking is your groove. You really got that down. I'm not. Sometimes it can take a bit to bring me out of my shell. Liquor does it very fast. Myth? What's a myth? noise of them kind of freaks you out. You're an introvert? No way. No way. For real? No, I wouldn't guess that. I wouldn't guess that. I'm an introvert. I'm trying to come out of my shell. Why I wanted to do this YouTube and find a community where I can talk about anime and talk about stuff that I like and make my shop to help me get out of my comfort zone. But yeah, it's surprising to hear that you are an introvert because you seem to make friends really fast and have a good array of friends. Zach and I are both introverts, so Zach especially likes to go out. So we were just looking for people to hang out with that like to do a lot of the stuff we like cosplay, conventions, fetish parties. We like to go out and eat a lot, and we like to do a lot of stuff. Well, I have social anxiety sometimes. I don't like. Have never liked going somewhere, and you only know like one or two people, and if they're not talking to you, you're just like. I get anxious in situations like that. So if I'm not, especially if there's no alcohol, I'll be in a corner reading a book. I'll be reading it on my phone, but I'll be reading the damn book. That's what I do. Nothing wrong with introverted people. We need them in the world. A world full of extroverts would be a pain in the ass. I don't know. So there's a lot to say about extroverts. They give you entertainment. They sometimes will pull people like us, like introverts, out of their shell. Just being around them sometimes will, like, Eve, you give energy. Like, when being around you, it feels like your energy will just soak into people. That's a cool thing. That's an amazing thing. Not everybody has that, and it's always inspiring to see people who can do that. Like, I wish I could be like that. Not all the time, because I like my downtime. But definitely, just to have that quality is a great. Well, it beats being, you said that, and then she drains and have to totally recharge. Well, that's okay, because that just means that's your downtime, your alone time when you get to do things. It's better than, there are some people that do nothing and are drained. That is something to be concerned about. If you're out there, you're doing things and you're meeting people and you're bringing joy to other people, that's a good thing. That's a great thing. If it wasn't for what I want to do career-wise, I would have to be transparent and active, because you have to be transparent and active on social media. That's true. I'm definitely talking a lot more on social media, but so far it's just people that want to talk about my tips. You go out with other people. Not the tip part. You do go out with other people. We've hung out. When you were sick, so many people came by because they care about you. People meet you and then they instantly feel connected to you. That is an amazing trait to have. That's rare as fuck. Well, hopefully you getting sick is. But what's so true? Well, okay. You think we have we don't even, I think other than that double date kind of thing we did the other night, we haven't been out with another couple in maybe a year. Yeah. And the friend is more my friend than his friend, so he was just meeting the husband that time. So we don't really have many. You better. What's that? Okay, thank you. I'll wait for him to be done. That is not how that was. That's not how that was. Put it back the way I had it.
For what? No one can see by there.
Yes, they can.
Literally look at your screen, they can't.
They can't because my head's in the way right now.
You're fine. Move your head. Move your head.
See?
Basically a part of a box.
You see? People don't listen. Your friend don't know how to listen. And I couldn't tell that was the first time you were out with that friend. That made me just like, well, kiss ass, okay?
What?
Huh?
What?
That wasn't to you, Eve. That was to the comment that the other guy left. Put the dang thing back. You only hang out in the house? That's still hanging out. That is still hanging out. I'm this way, so you can't see my box of mess over there. They're introverts too, for real? Oh. They didn't have any. You know what? I think he said going out. Well, going out to dinner with other couples is considered going out. I mean, Zach acts like we don't do anything, but we do plenty. We go out. We go to the Renaissance. We go every year to the Renaissance. We go to anime conventions. We go on paintballing. Oh, what you're invited to if you want to go. We did an escape house once. I'm glad that wasn't real because we would all have died. The whole world would have died if it was dependent upon us.
Well, actually, no. We found the cure before time up, so the world would have lived. We would have just all died.
To me, that's my world. So it's a struggle. Yeah, it is. I will give you that because we've had that. We've definitely had that. Yeah, it is. It is, and it's hard sometimes to see what people are like. Anime isn't a big topic in the real world though. So only to people who don't watch anime, because the people who, there is a huge community of people who watch anime, and there's a lot to talk about. Like for people who love anime, they'll be talking to you about anime for hours if you let them, especially if they have a good anime and they know you haven't seen any and they want to get you to watch one. Please, there's different kind of anime fans though. There are some that are super technical and will tell you, they'll get into the dynamics of the protagonist and tell you pretty much the breakdown of the show and who the animators are, who the voice actors are. I'm not there. I'm into how the anime makes me feel when I watch it, and that's one of the things I like about anime because it can be really moving. It can be really intense. It can be absolutely hilarious. It could be psychological torture. Yeah, a lot of people are into anime. Coming to America too. I can't wait for that one either. I've been keeping up with that. I'm waiting for that. Hey, Lily. My doggy Lily's awake now. I'm not sure why. Don't you want to go back to sleep? It's okay with me. Okay, good. Let's see. What else can you not wait for to come out? What else is coming out? I was looking forward to Bad Sexual Chocolate. Yeah. One would hope we get to see Sexual Chocolate in there. Hey, girl. That's Lily, my doggy. Actually, you don't need that on no more. You'll have to be outside to keep you from staring. There you go. Had to freak her. Your book? Oh, you can't wait for your book. Did you write it or are you starting to write it? I've always wanted to write a book. My teachers, when I was in school, always told me that I would be a great author. I tried once, but I have been told one time that the first book an author writes is almost always in some way autobiographical. They put the more of themselves in it. It's not quite an autobiographic, but I don't even know if I said that word right. Autobiography. But they put the most of themselves in their lives in that. I heard that, girl. And when I wrote, that's pretty much what I ended up doing, and it started giving me nightmares, and I stopped writing it. Basically, an autobiography. That's what happens with most writers. You put a lot of yourself in that first one because that's where your experience is. After that, people tend to do a little bit more when it comes to like research and going outside themselves. But that first book always reflects the author the most, is what I've heard. Heard that years ago, and when I started to try to write a book, that's pretty much where it went, and it was too much for my graduate of the mind. I generally don't read or even watch things like there are some animes that are like what do they call them? Psychological, those horror animes, or the other ones where they're like mind breaks and stuff. I can't watch stuff like that. I try to keep my mind as unburdened as humanly possible. That's why, like with regular TV, I watch horror stuff, but it has to be like usually it's like some type of monster, psychological thriller. But anime, you wouldn't call it a thriller, but I don't really watch stuff like that. I don't do well with that kind of thing. Something like Silent Hill, I ain't watch that. if I think the chance is gonna give me nightmares or flashbacks or just scared the shit out of me, I ain't watching it. I haven't seen Get Out. I've heard great things about Get Out. But in my mind, that shit could really happen, and it freaks me out as a thought, and I don't want to watch it. Just for that reason. Everybody else in my house has seen it. Family members and whatnot. Everybody's seen it. I haven't. Yes. Yes. You know, I can't talk to other people, you know. I know. Yes, girl. All right. Yes. She's so spoiled. Girl. She's a good girl, though. Yeah. You gotta come right back over here. Really? I just stopped touching you a second. She heavy? I know she is. She thinks she's a puppy. She's a big girl. I don't know. We probably do overfeed her. We don't try to give her a lot. When we first got her, she was so skinny. So it just made your heart hurt. Her back legs were funny. She didn't stand right, and you just saw all her ribs. Hey, what? So now we just make sure she's fed. I'm not gonna see this. Here. Did she have a family before? She lived with people. I wouldn't call them a family because apparently they left her chain. They moved and they left her chained to their backyard. She was starving. She ended up getting knocked up. Um, we didn't get her until after she had broken herself free some months later and had the puppies. But the people who took her puppies, they didn't keep her, so she was still homeless. And I know some people are freaking sick, man. She was really, really, really afraid of men. Like she wouldn't go near men. I'm guessing it must have I actually found out later it was 3 men who kept her. Thank you. Well, she's a sweetie. She's an absolute sweetie. And we just started like feeding her, and then one day she used to run. She would run after we fed her, but she would start laying on our porch for a longer time, waiting for one of us to get home. Um, and then one day she just stopped leaving, and even though we couldn't have pets where we were living, we took her in. We moved. She's a sweetie. She's an absolute sweetie, and we can't even imagine not having this little sweet girl. I don't know what's wrong with people because she's a sweet dog. And I know they must have hit her because if you raised your voice, she would drop to the floor, and she wouldn't go near men. She would try to like slink away. But now, even when we make noise, she just looks at us like we're crazy. She's a good girl. She's a good girl. She's a little sweet side, but that's not surprising. Where are you trying to go? No. There you go. Wait. No, you just going to it? Okay. Okay. So what are you guys doing tonight? I wanted to put some music on, but I don't want to get copyrighted because that blows. They pick out all the sounds if you do. I'm sorry, what?
Royalty free.
Royalty free, because you know with some royalty free, like I put one royalty free in one of my videos and it came up as they got me for the melody.
Like just regular royalty free, not like animated royalty free.
I gave you an idea. Well, I'm glad I did. Good night, sweetie. Have fun. And get some work done tonight. Say bye-bye. Yeah, I'll see you. Ooh, hell, yeah. That makes me happy. I like that thought. She's going to go buy the wine. I like wine. I like wine. As long as it's not dry. That's just nasty. I don't know why people like dry. No. You gotta get hyped. You gotta enjoy yourself, mellow out, and we will be shopping for your wedding dress. It's gonna be a beautiful bride. I heard that. If she gotta go to the bathroom, will not be able to because of the bathroom. And her farting suggests that she might need to go outside. Yes. Hey. Right. I'm just looking at message I got on Facebook. Let's see. Everybody. Oh, my brother's awake. He's not on here. I'm just going to come watch the stream and see Lily. There we go. Dang, she really blew it up. Oh yeah, she definitely gotta go. Whew. Goodness, girl. really start to get messed up. I don't want to get up because I'm wearing my pajama pants. I don't know where you live, but for some reason, and I'm in North Carolina, and for some reason, it's cold. It's not normally cold so early. I don't know what's going on. It was freezing in here. It was bundled up. Like, luckily, we got that the heater on. We weren't expecting it to be so cold. It really snuck up on us. I heard that a lot of places is cold, but hard to hard to care. You're just like, why is it so cold here? It's not supposed to be cold here. I moved from New York to get away from the cold, and here we go with more cold. And I feel like ever since I moved to North Carolina, people have been saying like every year, like, wow, it's this is colder than ever. Or then they had a what was it? A Arctic, some type of Arctic vortex. I forget. Watch it, Al Roker. He used to call it something. Nope, I can't think of what it is. But I remember they were warning people about filling up their tanks because if it was a little bit of gasoline, it could freeze over because it was going below zero, and which is not really hurt us here. But now they're talking about something. It could snow in November. I was planning on wearing my I have a costume that a friend of mine made for me. It is a elf demon costume, and it's on the flimsy side. So I was hoping to wear that at the Renaissance Fair because I haven't gone to the last anime convention, which is where I was going to wear it. But now it's looking like I can't do that. I'm probably going to be in a snowsuit if I even get to go. And we like to go to the Renaissance Fair every year because it's the weekend it closes is the weekend of our birthdays, and so we just like to go there and have a lot of fun. Everybody's in costume. You get to see amazing costumes, plus all the shows, the music, the food. It's just a great experience. I love it. But if it's raining, which is this day, or snowing, it's not happening. I do not like to be cold. I'm anemic, so that does that. Sorry, somebody messaged me, and I'm just reading what it is. My brother said he went outside to grab some gas, and the wind whispered, "Fuck that! I'm not going outside no more." Oh, this is so silly. See? Oh. Well, you stand right there. You can fix it. You can fix it. Thank you. Okay. Finish some more inbox. Let's see, invite out more talk. My brother doesn't watch anime, so it won't be an anime conversation. Luckily, I could talk about more than just anime.
Officially below freezing. Ice outside.
There's ice outside? See, no. Why is it cold? That don't make no sense.
There's snow in Hickory.
Oh crap. So if we move to like Albemarle, that's what we're gonna get. Snow and stuff. When it's not snowing in Charlotte. I don't want that.
Albemarle is not really like. That's more like upper east side. Yeah, like northeast. That's not north.
It's hard. not so bad. We had, I don't think I had, so pretty much for me, this is the norm. I get like 2 people, because I keep streaming late, so that's what happens. Slowly streaming mighty loud.
Well, it's a herd. It's an inferno in here.
Well, she's got fur. Nobody else here got fur. And I don't know. She was making sure she was under some blankets earlier, so I think she was cold too. You okay, girl? Oh, now she's gonna lay down. Hey, Adam stopped by to say hi. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for showing some love. I appreciate it. And apparently, I felt you up the night we met, and I'm so sorry that I did that. Don't remember doing that. Sorry that happened. I'm sure it was a great experience. I'm just sorry it happened. I don't remember any of that. I'm sorry. I'm glad that nobody else felt awkward there. I am so sorry to do that. Let's see. And I'll let you say. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. Well, thanks. I appreciate it. Uh-huh. And I'm just trying to see if I can get some more people to stop by. I am going to get better at maybe not streaming so late at night, except for the you got a fucking memory too. See, I didn't know about that, and so you said it happened. I didn't know you. I didn't see it. I don't think I was probably over by the spanking table, so I didn't see it. Zach saw it, but I didn't see it. What is wrong with this shirt? You want to say something? I clothes are beautiful. Either that or get fat. I don't know. I can't wait to go to the next one next year though, because I had a lot of fun. And we got to meet great people like you and Eve. So I think we're definitely gonna go again. That was the first one we've been to, and I didn't even know about it. But Zach said it was something he wanted to do, and it sounded like fun, so we did. This also wanted to post a meme about women's asses and the size of, and they want women to post which size ass they have from numbering 1 through 5, and the last one is literally a board with a pair of panties on it. I mean, I wish I had more junk in the trunk, but I'm not that bad. And I am just placing my link. Because people are sending me messages, and I'm like, I can't really talk, direct talk. You can come on stream with me, but that's how it is right now. Do you watch anime, Adam? I know Eve says she doesn't really know much about anime. And, I mean, most people have at least seen Dragon Ball Z or maybe even Fist of the North Star. That's pretty old, but still awesome and relevant because they did the series. But, hey, how you doing, Billy? Billy the Bucket? Is that what that says? Just got home from work? Wow. Okay. Glad you got home. You can always change your name. You don't have to be stuck with weird stuff if you don't want to. Not that I'm saying is weird, just saying. So what do you want to talk about? I was originally starting off with anime. I just weird. I've seen worse. I've definitely seen worse screenings than that. Then somehow we got onto politics, and then introverts versus extroverts, and then books, and then doggies, like my Lily, and that's pretty much it. So what do you want to talk about? Can we just chat in front of this? I was supposed to have been recording, and I have not been able to figure out what anime that I want to review. I haven't figured out which one I want. I'm still a little stuck on Dr. Stone. It was really good. Used to peep some during Tsunami on Adult Swim, but otherwise not so much. I used to watch some on Tsunami. But most of the ones that I saw in there, I don't remember the names of. Like, I used to catch it just, from here and there and enjoy it, but I never knew what the hell I was watching. I'm not even sure at the time that I knew it was called anime. I don't think it did. Attack on Titan was the last. No, Attack on Titan is anime that you was really watching. I have been keeping away from it because the first episode they was ripping people apart and they killed that lady, the mom. I was like, oh, this is probably not good for my heart. The gore is not so bad. I've definitely watched really gory animes like Elf and Lies, just heads and everything getting taken apart. So that's not it. It was the feels of watching, getting to know the people, and then watching them all get massacred basically by something they couldn't stop, and then seeing it happen to the kids. That's definitely my sore spot. I don't like watching kids get eaten. But other people around here, Zach and Danae, they watch that. Okay. I don't want to watch that. And I've only seen the first episode. I've seen a lot of just little scenes here and there, so I know it's full of action for sure. But I'm not up on it. It's a good anime though. It used to be in Gundam and Gundam style animation, building model. Okay. I'm not into much mecha. Did you watch Gundam? Let me see. What was the last thing I did? Probably Gurren Lagann.
Something we watched it.
I did up until they got sick. Look, I don't know why shows like to kill off people that you like, and then they want you to stay around. Like, why? You just ripped my heart out. What's the point? want me to like other people that you're probably gonna kill. See? No. I don't like that. That's how you get stuck with things that like the whole Game of Thrones thing. Game of Thrones was fantabulous until season 5. And I wish I didn't watch it at all. But now that's just stuck in my head. And it lost its greatness. I don't even like my merch no more. Nope. They killed it for me. And I loved that show. Even though they kept killing people. Still burning about that. Still burning. Just a little thing. A lot. They ruined it. You thought because we got away from the Titans and more the infighting, drama, relationships, defeat of the people versus the Titans stories, origins and stuff. So you lost interest in a later season. Which one? How far did you get? Past season 2? Because my daughter won't watch. She hasn't watched the last one. Someone made her mad, and she hasn't been watching it. I don't know what it was.
Someone spoiled one of the characters who died.
Oh, somebody spoiled the character who died. Yeah, I hate spoilers. That blows. I hate that. I can't stand that. See, and why is she not watching it? Because they killed somebody that she loves. That's it. I don't know why they must do that shit. They need to stop. Well, a lot of times I watch Slice of Life. I love action animes. I love the kinds that have like I love harem anime. It's just a little certain type. But I love my harems, my reverse harems. I like, I don't really watch the sports ones or the food ones. I've watched some episodes of food ones, but I've never been able to finish a foodie anime. Because it just makes me hungry. And the way they act like people are really having orgasms from eating a dish. I can't get up to enthusiasm. Maybe 2 or 3. You started 3.
Yeah. If you've ever had a tomahawk steak, so you don't know it's like having an orgasm.
Apparently, the reason why I don't know what it's like to have an orgasm from food is because I haven't had a tomahawk steak. Okay. Pretty sure that won't do it either, but.
Oh, it will. It'll change your life.
It'll change my life. Yeah. I'll probably end up in a hospital with kidney stones. Again.
It'll be worth it.
I doubt. No. First of all, don't a tomahawk steak cost like $200?
It's like 100.
100? That's still too much money for the steak. Don't be going.
Oh, you know Disney Plus went live?
Yes, I do. I do know that because people told me that they have started watching Disney Plus and that's their life now.
Yeah.
Disney.
Well, because they put the first episode of Mandalorian on there, so all their new series, everyone's freaking out about it.
I haven't. For some reason, my brother doesn't want to come by and say hi to me because he's evil. I should have invited my cousin. At least he wants to see me. I'm sorry. That was for my brother, not for anybody else. I don't know if I could. I doubt I can do that. I know I could write in here, but I don't know if I could take stuff. Nope. Shit. You change your name to Jakey? Okay. Better than the other one, which if you read too quickly, you saw butt. Still better. Took you a little bit to change your name. And did you want to talk about? I don't even know if you watch any anime. TV? You watch some, but not much. When people don't watch a lot of anime, it always or don't watch very much anime, I always wonder what kind of anime does get you over that threshold of watching some anime. I also recall it Adult Swim with the anime food short series, one that sticks out is Perfect Hair Forever. It's so ridiculous. I don't think I saw that. No. I remember. No, I don't think I saw that. No. I remember one of the ones that I liked on Adult Swim was the harem anime. I think that was my first introduction to a harem anime. And I remember thinking, why does every girl in this show fall in love with this guy? I think his name was Jack. And there was something about a spaceship. What do you love?
Jack.
His name is Jack. I don't even remember the name of the anime, but I remember like, why are all of them? I said his name is Jack, and he asked, was the last name Off? No, his name was not Jack Off.
That was Russian, actually. It's Russian. It's Jack off. Oh, okay.
I'm ignoring that. Perfect hair. Now you're gonna have me search it up just to see. Just to see. A lot of some animes, it's not that they have perfect hair. They'll just have like this one piece of hair they'll just be like this, but like the whole anime. Like, get that. Why don't they ever split that down? Doesn't anybody ever tell them it's sticking up? But that's apparently their hairstyle for the entire show. They never know, or can never tell that it's sticking up. Weird. I have to say, because people do this from time to time, when I am streaming and I'm talking or reading what other people wrote, I can't really go to my direct messages. I get a notification that you're sending it, but I can't really go to it. I do sometimes like go from switch and I'll like, send out my link, but just something quick because otherwise no one else knows what I'm doing and I just look like I'm staring into the screen, which is probably not fun for people. No, okay. So Adam, if you don't watch anime, two that I think you would like, one, so I don't know if you watched any of my anime review videos or reaction videos, but I will say Dr. Stone, so far, is really good. And so Fire Force, I haven't even finished. I haven't gotten very far with that at all. It does look good. I like what I saw in the beginning. There were some things about Dr. Stone that I was wondering, like, because they didn't do any, like what in Fire Force, when it comes to the protagonist, they did a lot of flashbacks, so you got a greater understanding of who he was as a person. With Dr. Stone, I don't know if they're working on, if they need that bit of mystery in it, if that's part of his character, but they don't really show anything, any flashbacks of his character in the beginning. They do it with, I can't pronounce his name, the big oaf, his friend, but not with him. And it's nothing real, life-changing. But it's a flashback anyway. But the anime itself is really good. I think you'll like that one if you want to give it a shot. And Demon Slayer is good. If you like, especially you like some action in your anime, I think that one would be a good one for you. A good fit. one anime that I love that a lot of people aren't into, that has a lot of action, it has a lot of comic relief, and it's got good backstories on all the characters, is Black Clover. But one of the main characters screams like a lot, and that puts people off to the anime. That and they feel like it was some of the action scenes kind of mirrored stuff like Naruto, and they didn't want to just jump into something like that. But it's a really good, it's a really good anime. It's got great storyline. It's got a lot of action. It's got it definitely has its comedic moments that I enjoy, and I really like it. But I mean, it really depends on what kind of animes you like, and if you, I don't know if you like Attack on Titan for the action, for the gore, or for that psychological, what's the word I'm looking for? If you like the mind fuck, I'm not really into animes that want to fuck with your whole psyche, and so I kind of stay away from stuff like that most of the time. If I know about it, if I'm already sucked in before they get into all of that, then I'll go for it. Because I saw there was this one anime, Miami. That anime had me in absolute tears. I was so mad. Kept watching it because it was killing me. It was. But then they changed some stuff by the end, and it almost made me mad. They put me through all the stuff they did just to have the ending what it was. And I don't mean it was a crappy ending. It was just they tried to like do take backs basically on some of the crap they did. And I'm like, I sat on cry for like 3 weeks. Like it would take me a while to go back to the next one. Like the day would come when the anime was coming out, and I'd be like, I don't know about to keep this up. But you always want to make sure that that one person doesn't die. Yeah, get you sometimes. I don't know. I just like anime because I can always find the ones that reflect my mood. And 3D guys and girls are where it's at most of the time. I like it. I watch Slice of Life, but I don't go too much in it. Like, I've never seen Fruit Basket, is that what you call it? Which is the older anime that they've recently redone. Actually, maybe that's what I should review. It's got a big following. And I've never watched it. But the only thing that would bug me about that is that I've never seen the original. So I don't know if I would be the person to do a review. I would have to watch the original series, just so I have some context of whether or not this is a good series, you know? I don't want to be out there saying, oh my God, this is great. And then it turns out that they completely changed it from the first one. And because I know how sucky that can be. I wouldn't want to do that. But still, I'm not sure. Not sure what I want to watch. I'm not sure what I want to review, which is why I ended up streaming in the first place. Because I didn't want to. Oh, my eye is red. I didn't want to not put a video out because normally on Tuesdays I record. So I just figured I'd come by and say hi to everybody and get some more experience. You're welcome. You're welcome. I know everybody doesn't have a lot of time for TV, but when it's downtime, it's good time. Good time. Good. You should. I think you would enjoy. At least those. I'm a big fan of Black Clover, and it's a longer anime. That one you won't finish right away. But I like to let some weeks go by because I love binge watching. That's one of my favorite things to do, is to binge watch something, so you don't have to be stuck waiting week to week or commercials if you're watching it, simulcast. So I prefer to binge watch. That was the best gift Netflix ever did. Teach me the joy of binging. Maybe you guys can host the anime with cookies watch party soon. I would love to, but I wonder. Maybe because I don't know the Facebook rules when it comes to streaming. I know with YouTube, I would end up with a copyright if I tried to leave it on here as a video.
Most people don't do. They just watch it. It's called watch parties.
Yeah. Queue up some variety picks. Yes, I could do that. First episode, first look. I could do that. Some of them though, you don't want to stop. Like I didn't want to stop watching Dr. Stone. It was that intriguing to me because it left me with so many questions that I wanted answered. So that is what kept me going back. Fire Force looks good, and I want to get into it, but I haven't found the time to get into it. My Hero Academia, I've been watching that for years. I ain't stopping, so of course I'm watching that. But like with most things, I do like it to have a couple of episodes before I can sit down and really feel like I'm doing something. Sometimes, they'll do that thing where something big happens and then they want to cut it off and you get pissed off. I hate that. I watched a fantastic anime, Rise of the Shield Hero. Is it Rise of the Shield Hero? Rising of the Shield Hero. Loved it. The first episode was an hour long. And I think they did that to get people seriously hooked. That's what happened. It was a really, really good anime. But I had to wait 7 days to watch a new episode, and it was killing me. But it was such a good anime, I didn't want to stop. It was a great anime. I need to watch some more. Dr. Stone. And I watched past the first episode with that one. And it's really good. I'm trying to stay away from spoilers because they're up to episode 19. 19? Yeah, 19. And chances are we got anywhere from 4 to 6 episodes left. And I don't want any spoilers. Some people are really good at giving spoilers, and I freaking hate that. If I see memes and stuff when it comes to anime, I try to get around it, not even look. But sometimes it's hard, and I get caught out there checking out an anime. See, this is why I can't talk and do other things. I'm just not coordinated. I do weird things. I'm one of those people who can't type and speak because I end up writing whatever I was saying. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't have that talent. Bye. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, girl. Yes. Yep, I think Dr. Stone is what I'm going to watch tonight. I've been pretty busy with my shop. But I might have rushed things a little bit because it's only been 7 days since I decided to have a shop and get into the opening. Believe me, it took a lot of hours, a lot of research, and legal things that I had to read and write. So I definitely did my homework on it. But it was my first time opening a shop, so I'm pretty sure I should do a lot of things over. I'm gonna go through the products and break The website is okay, and I think I could find a way to make it better. I don't know what that is yet. I think some of it is with my ads. I have to start running ads and whatnot. To get more traffic in the store. But I'm really good with feedback. I like it when people tell me when they notice things are wrong. So it helps me improve. When people just tell you, oh, this is good, this is good, this is great, just to not hurt your feelings, sometimes they can hurt you in the long run. You hurt your friends and family by doing that. Being honest, especially if you can do it in a tactful way, is the best thing you can do for somebody. If you love them, if you want to support them, just always encourage them, but just find a way to be honest as well. There's some people who don't take criticism well. I get that. But sometimes, I don't know about sometimes. Most all the time, a dose of reality is what's best. I don't know why I'm looking in the screen thing and I can see that my eye is red and I don't know why. I'm trying to get the enemy character myself. I think I'm going to end my stream soon. And since I am, I'm going to, no, I'm not going to do that. There's one other place that I can post that I'm guaranteed to get people in, but they'll be saying all kinds of craziness. No. I already got one very, very, very weird comment under one of my videos from one of my friends on Discord, and hopefully he doesn't leave anymore, because that was really odd. But I am going to wrap this up. Thank you for everybody that came and stopped by. I really appreciate it. I do need practice on streaming, talking freely. I don't think I did terribly, but again, it's still something I need a little bit more practice on. So I'm glad that YouTube has this. That is something I can do. And I'm glad that everybody that came by and showed me some support and love and gave talk to me a little bit. So I just want to say good night. And I hope you enjoyed your gift. Have a good night, everybody.